Some of the stones appear overexposed. They are completely white and bright. It means that the camera is set in an overexposure mode. We can reduce exposure in order to be able to see the correct colors. There are two ways to get to the settings. One way is to click the orange button in the bottom left of the screen. Click the camera icon to go back to testing mode. On the top right corner, click on the setting wheel. Scroll all the way down to exposure. Here it is set to 100. Slide or use the minus button to reduce it. Let's try 25. Press the arrow on the top left to save. Go back to testing mode. Zoom and focus. Run a test. If you remember, the stud earring in the center was completely white and bright. Now you can see how they are clearly showing a green color. Thus, they are lab-grown diamonds. You can still see the right stone is a little bit overexposed. We can try and turn the exposure down. I'll show you the second way to get to settings. Click on the orange button on the bottom left side of the screen. Click on Menu. Scroll down to Settings. Go to Advanced Settings. Scroll all the way down to Exposure. Above the exposure setting, we can see an Auto Exposure button. We do not recommend you use it. The Auto Exposure setting allows the phone to choose the exposure. It is not accurate. That is why we recommend manually setting the exposure level. We will take it down to 15. Press the arrow on the top left to save and go back. Press the arrow again. Click on the camera. Zoom and focus. Run the test. This setting of exposure is pretty spot on. The stones are not too shiny. You can clearly see the colors. Obviously, the stud earrings show green, and they are lab-grown diamonds. Anytime you feel that the colors are too strong or not strong enough, you can change the exposure settings.